Hey, GodsGunman here, doing a weapons review for CrossFireDatabase. This weapons review will be on the M4A1-S Patriot. First of all, sorry that this review has taken so long. It's been like, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe more, since I said I was working on it. I've been having some issues with, I think I said in my last review, I've been having some issues getting the rounds per second correct and whatnot. And I actually did pretty much this entire review, but I did it thinking that the rounds per second was 10.625 or something like that, rounds per second. But actually, the rounds per second of the M4 Patriot is 10.0, the same as every other M4A1 except for the custom crystal, which is faster but does less damage. That makes the M4 Patriot not the best M4A1 in the game. Well, it depends whether you want the scope or not. If you want the scope, it's the best M4A1 in the game. If you don't want the scope, it's not the best M4A1 in the game. And then the best M4A1 in the game would be the M4 Spring. But you can't get it anymore until they release it again, if they ever do. The M4 Spring and the M4 Patriot are basically the exact same thing from what I can tell, except they just, one has a scope, one doesn't, and if you can't tell which, then that's pretty sad. The reason that the two M4A1s I just mentioned are the best is because they reload at 2.0 seconds. All of the other M4A1s in the game reload at 2.4 seconds, so you're getting a 0.4 second advantage of reload time with the M4 Spring and M4 Patriot. That is pretty big, especially in Ghost mode where you might be reloading a lot. So if you play Ghost mode a lot, I suggest getting the Patriot just for the 0.4 seconds that you get on the reload. It helps a lot. On to some damages. From 15 meters away, the M4 Patriot does 30 to 29 to the hand, 20 to 21 to the foot or leg, and 35 to the back or chest. From 100 meters away, it will indeed do 100 damage for a headshot. So, no worries here. Unlike some other guns, it'll do 100 damage at 100 meters. Every single M4A1 does 100 damage at 100 meters, except for the custom crystal, which I believe stops doing 100 damage at like 66 meters or something like that. Now, the M4 Patriot has a scope on it, as I already said, and the scope is pretty decent. I don't really use the scope on any of my other weapons, aside from obviously the sniper rifle. But the scope on this one is pretty good. If you're, I don't know, you kind of have to get used to it, I guess. I never really used the scope for my other M4A1s, for the ones that do have it. But I do use the scope on the Patriot. You shoot slower with it. I didn't test how slow you shoot, but you do shoot slower than without the scope. But it kind of seems like if you're in the middle of shooting out of the scope and then you switch into the scope and take a couple shots, it'll be as if you weren't shooting before you took those couple shots. So you basically go from high recoil to no recoil instantly. Now that's not true all the time, because if you're spraying and then attempt to switch to the scope, it might not, I don't know, you still might get some recoil, but it just seems to show up like that. Now I do a lot of scope kills in this replay, or in these I don't know, gameplay whatnot, but I don't know, I don't really use it that much outside of this gameplay. I used it way more in the gameplay because I found it kind of fun, and I was doing team deathmatch a lot, but I don't use it that much outside of gameplay. But I do use it more than any of the other scopes, aside from the sniper rifle, which I think I already said. Oh, and before I forget, the scope is kinda messed up. You'll have the little red dot in the middle. And you would think that the bullet would go in the middle of that little red dot, but Smilegate has messed it up, and it's not in the middle. It's actually like on the pretty much the top of the dot, so that takes some getting used to. But I don't know, it's kinda, you can kinda aim for their upper chest and you'll headshot them. So if you, I don't know, just compensate for it by doing that, because you can kinda see their head when you're aiming at their chest. So I don't know if they meant to do it on purpose, but it kinda doesn't seem like it. But I don't know, it's not too bad. You just have to get used to it. Basically, that's it. Next topic, wallbang. This gun, the M4 Patriot, does wallbang. Same as the M4 Spring. They both wallbang. I didn't mention that earlier in the video, I actually forgot about it. So my bad. So yeah, that's also what makes the Patriot and the Spring the two best M4A1s in the game, is they have 2.0 reload time, and they both shoot through walls, well, boxes and wood, with 100% damage. That's what wallbang means. Obviously, wallbang is very good because you can kill people when they can't kill you. And whenever you can do that, well, you can get free kills. And everybody likes free kills, especially hackers. But you don't have to hack, because now you have the Patriot. Here is a tip from me to you. If you're gonna buy, or if you're gonna try to buy a ZP crate weapon, I suggest go for the Patriot. That's if you like the M4 series though, and if you like Ghost Mode. If you like the AK series or something, might not be the best choice, but the Patriot is awesome. I've seen a lot of threads about like Patriot versus M14. The M14 has very low recoil and high damage, but it only has low recoil when you're standing still. When you're moving, the recoil kind of sucks because it goes all over the place. The Patriot is pretty much the standard M4A1 recoil. So if you're used to the recoil with other M4A1s, you should be fine with this. I would go for the Patriot over. I'd rather have the Patriot than any other gun in the game, pretty much. I use it the most out of any other gun in the game. Second is probably my AK-47 Xmas. Yeah, probably something like that. But yes, I'll say it again. If you're gonna get one ZP crate weapon, make it the Patriot, especially if you play Ghost Mode a lot. So next I'll be showing you the stats. Like I'll be putting the 4 weapons onto the screen so you guys can see them reload and pull out or draw. And a new one, you can see them like fire 1 bullet all at the same time, and then fire 2 bullets all at the same time, 3 bullets all at the same time, all the way up to 7 bullets at the same time, so you can see exactly how accurate it is. I think that I haven't seen it done anywhere else, so hopefully this is kind of a trend starter and other reviewers start doing it. I think it'll help people choose a good gun. Oh, and I'm also doing the the regular spray pattern thing that I normally do. First up, we've got the reload times. The reload of the M4 Spring and M4 Patriot are both 2.0 seconds, and the reload of the M4A1 and the M4A1 Custom are both 2.4 seconds. It kind of looks like the Spring gets off a shot a little bit faster than the Patriot. However, I think that's just a frames error. I recorded it at 100 frames per second, and they both came out to 2.0 seconds. Next up is the draw times. I don't really remember what happened, so let's wait and see. I think, oh yeah, the spring pulls out a bit faster. There you go. That might be another frames per second error, but I don't think so. The 3 other ones pull out at the same time, I think. You can see for yourself. Now we've got the spray patterns. As you'll be able to see, they all fire in a T shape, like all the other M4A1s that I've seen so far. And you've got some, I don't know, a T starting to form. And spray patterns are somewhat random, so they can't really be tested like other things. And there you go, you can see all the T's are there. And they all fire at 10.0 rounds per second, every one of them. Just because the one with 30 bullets, so the regular one finished faster, that's just because it had less. So here I'm going to shoot 1 bullet, and as you can see, it goes in the same spot for each one of them. Next it'll be 2 bullets, and we'll go up to 7. That's when it'll stop. You see those 2 shots, they get the exact same spot. They just shot in exactly the same spot for both of them, for all the M4A1s. That's 3. 2 of them go in the same spot, and then the last one goes off. So you can get 2 shots off perfectly, then the last one messes up a little bit. With 4, same thing. 2 go right on, then the 3rd and 4th shot are off a little bit. With 5, same thing. Only basically the first 2 are dead on, and the 3rd one is very close to dead on. Other than that, they just get further and further away. So you're going to want to probably 2-shot with this weapon, or 2-shot burst. Maybe 3-shot if you're feeling lucky. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you liked this took a long time to do, but if you liked it, I don't know, comment with what you liked about it. I do read every single comment that's on my personal YouTube account. I don't read all the comments on the CrossFireDatabase account. Every once in a while I'll go through them, but I always read the comments on my account. So just comment there, and I'll be happy to reply if I need to. For the rest of the review, it's just going to be gameplay pretty much of stuff that I couldn't fit in earlier. So you can just watch some Ghost Mode gameplay right now. Enjoy. I don't know what my next review will be on, but I'll be taking requests on one of the threads that I already made for it on the Z8 Games forums. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.